Hello everyone, my name is Qishen Li. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how we can effectively conduct data analysis using advanced Excel tools, such as pivot table, pivot charts, dashboard, and slicers. These tools above can be very powerful in transforming raw datasets. First of all, I wish to find a topic that is closely related to improving the welfare of our society. After careful research and consideration, I have chosen New York area school bus breakdown and delay information as the topic of my dataset. Let me explain the context of this topic a little bit more. The bus breakdown delay system from NYC Office of Pupil Transportation collects information from school bus vendors operating out in the field in real time. Bus staff that encounter delays during the route are instructed to inform parents who call with questions regarding bus service. The bus breakdown and delay system is publicly accessible and contains real-time updates. All of the information in the system is entered by school bus vendor staff, which also ensures the accuracy of the data source. I have found my dataset on Kaggle.com, which is a very helpful source for data scientists and data analysts. As you can see from the dataset, there are a lot of columns and each represents different things. For example, there's school year, bus breakdown ID, run type bus number, route number, reason for breakdown or delay occurred on when, different boroughs when the accident occurs, bus company name, how long has delayed, number of students on the bus, has contractor notified parents, breakdown or running late type. And it can be very overwhelming to take in all of the information at once. Therefore, I have focused on the following questions here showed up on the PowerPoint presentation. The first question is, has the total number of breakdowns and delays changed from 2015 to 2018? Second question, which boroughs contribute to this increase the most, if there is an increase? Third question, what are the top reasons for this increase? Fourth question, how do the bus contractors in each borough react to the aftermath once the accident happens? In order to achieve the goal of answering these questions, I have decided to focus on analyzing data using advanced Excel tools such as pivot table, pivot charts, dashboard, and slicers. The first step for me was to create 5 different pivot tables, which later on can be used to create corresponding pivot charts. The first pivot chart that I created was the total number of breakdowns and delays occurred each year from 2015 to 2018. As we can see here, from 2015 to 2018, the number of breakdowns and delays have been climbing. This shows a negative sign in terms of the safety and efficiency of school buses in the greater New York area, because overall, these bus companies are operating worse year by year since 2015. Inserting a slicer here would help us understand how the trend has differed from borough to borough. For example, if we click Bronx here, we can see that from 2015 to 2018, the school bus breakdowns and delays in the Bronx has actually decreased, especially from 2016 to 2017 to 2017 to 2018. Whereas if we click Manhattan here, we can see that from 2015 to 2018, the number basically almost doubled. And that is very shocking. We're just going to clear the filter here in the slicer. So then, in order to find out what really happened behind the results in pivot table and pivot chart 1, my second step was to explore each specific borough within the greater New York area to see geographically which regions contribute to the most from 2015 to 2018. Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens contribute to the most from 2015 to 2018, as we can see here, from which we can also conclude that the breakdowns and delays happened in these boroughs are the areas that we really need to investigate into. After figuring out which regions have the most issues, the third step for me was to investigate specific logistical reasons why these breakdowns and delays occur. So then in pivot table 3 and in pivot chart 3, as we can see from 2015 to 2018 here, the darkest blue color represents 2015, the medium blue color represents 2016, and the lightest blue represents 2017. The largest contributor to the overall school bus accidents increase was actually heavy traffic. We can also see here mechanical problem also contributed to some of the increase, but it is not as significant. Combined with the analyzing results from pivot chart 2, which is here, we can conclude that the reason why there has been a huge increase in the number of school buses got delayed or break down in Manhattan especially was because of heavy traffic, which makes sense given the fact that Manhattan is one of the biggest metropolises across the globe. However, potential solutions of this problem in regards to a better operation of school bus would be the enforcement of stricter transportation rules by the police so that the traffic can run smoother in the future. The fourth step I looked at was the percentage of whether the contractor notified parents after bus breakdowns by each borough. This step is also particularly important because as much as heavy traffic explained a lot why the accident increased, bus companies from each borough cannot escape their responsibilities of notifying the parents and deal with the aftermath in the best way that they could. Parents are nevertheless the largest stakeholders in events like this when school bus has a breakdown or delay. For parents, the biggest concern is their children's safety and well-being. From pivot chart 4, we can see that almost 80% of the breakdowns and delays occurred in Staten Island, and they're not notified to parents. This can be extremely concerning because it poses danger to the children. Therefore, the borough of Staten Island, especially the bus vendors, should do something about this. The last part I looked at was the percentage of breakdown and running late for each bus company. Using slicer in this chart can be very helpful in terms of depicting each bus company's percentage in breakdown and delays. If a company has more delays than breakdowns, for example, if I click All American School Bus Company, this company has more delays than breakdowns. That indicates that they might need to have more training in drivers so that the driver can navigate better in heavy traffic and other more difficult driving situations. And if I click some other company, for example, such as Alina, this company has more breakdowns than delays. That means they might need to focus more on the mechanical repair and maintenance of the buses so that they can run smoothly. Last but not least, I have used a dashboard in order to present my data analysis in a more organized and visualized approach. For example, I have also included all of the slicers that corresponding to each graph. If I scroll down here, we also have pivot chart 5 here at the corner. In the end, I hope you have enjoyed watching my video. Please kindly reach out to me by leaving a comment below if you have any questions or concerns at all. Thank you!